When the Taliban seized power in August, Afghanistan's girls' soccer team spent weeks on the run, fearing for their lives. Finally, thanks to an international rescue effort, they managed to flee the country. Now they found a new home in Portugal, where they received a surprise visit from one of their heroes.
It may not have the mountains, the aroma, or the warm embrace of home yet, but Lisbon will do as the new home of the Afghanistan youth women's national team. Portugal has granted asylum to the 26 players who fled their country in fear, with about 50 family members.
I feel I am free. Yeah.
At a prearranged gathering, these girls destined to be role models were surprised by their own role model. Farkunda Mutaj, the captain of the Afghanistan women's team, who plays professionally in Canada. She'd spent weeks communicating with the girls and working to help arrange their rescue through Pakistan, then to Portugal.
They have dedicated so much, they have been so resilient, and to finally see them in person was emotional because I knew how much they went through, and I'm so proud of them. They are so deserving of this, and they're just going to have a fantastic future here.
Back in Afghanistan, where the young women used to play in a stadium with fans waving the flag of Afghanistan, sports of any kind for girls and women are now banned. Girls do not need sport. They will be exposed and not follow the dress code, and Islam does not allow that. In Portugal, home of Ronaldo, one of football's all-time greats, the door is open for these young players to try to achieve whatever they want on the pitch and off.
And let's speak more about this. We are joined now by Khalida Popal, the former captain of Afghanistan's women's football team. She joins us from Copenhagen. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. You worked personally to get these girls a new home in Portugal. And we understand it's not only them, but you've helped others get out as well. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Thank you so much. We have helped the women's national team, the senior women's team, to get first group out in Australia. Thanks to government of Australia, our good teammates helped the young girls in Portugal to get a home, a host country in Portugal. Now we are working with a big group who are also youth team and also provincial teams, the female teams that they are. We have got them out of Afghanistan. Now they are in Pakistan, and we are trying our best to find a host country for them. It has been very tough. We are talking about 135 people who are waiting right now in Pakistan, which is like 32 players and their family members that they were displaced from the provinces that they lived just because they were playing football. And some of them, their houses were burned down, and some of the family members were taken by Taliban.
Wow. Everything that they have been through just to get out of the country. You made a similar journey yourself out of Afghanistan. And in our report, we heard from one of the girls who has just arrived in Portugal saying, "I feel free." I'm wondering if you could maybe react to that. How do you feel being so closely involved with helping these individuals get out?
It feels so good when women get out and feel free. As one of the founding members of Afghanistan women's national team, first women's national team, I found my freedom through football. And the foundation of women's football was based on standing up for our right as a women of Afghanistan, but also challenging the culture that was taking the basic human right from women. And now their life has been in great danger. It feels good that they have got the freedom or a safe space. For me, even during the structured government and during the NATO soldiers being in Afghanistan was very, very tough to live there because it was so much risk that I faced. I had to flee from my country. Now the enemy is in Afghanistan, and also it's not only Taliban.
Khalida, if you could just tell us briefly, because I mean we're featuring now these positive stories of people who have, been able to leave the country, who have the assistance and the means to do so, including with your help. What's your message for those who have not been so lucky, for those who are left there?
My message to women and girls of Afghanistan who are trying the best, standing strong and supporting each other. I know it is very tough. I am feeling sorry and sad for my people, for especially women in Afghanistan. I want to tell you, stay strong. We are trying our best to help you in any way possible. I'll be there to help in any way I can. Just stay strong and don't give up.
Khalida Popal, thank you so much for your time. As we mentioned, you're the former captain of Afghanistan's women's football team, and you've been a great help in trying to get these individuals out and get them to safety. We appreciate it.